Welcome back. So today I'd like to have this heart-to-heart conversation, trying to answer this question, why always the same sequence in the yoga practice? So we have this concept of ritual in the yoga practice, not only in the physical practice, but as well in meditation, in mantras. We are repeating the same mantras, the same sentences. We have this idea of ritual, the same sun salutations every day. So in the East in general, this idea of repeating the same meditation is something natural. And for us, the Westerns in general, we don't like so much this idea of ritual, of resilience, of repeating the same actions. So first of all, it's important to understand that why we are practicing yoga. If you are practicing yoga, just thinking about the alignment and physical strength and flexibility, maybe it makes sense that you change the sequence because the body is in need of different things. And I totally recommend that if you have special conditions, for example, if you're pregnant or if you have some specific problem on your spine, you should have a private class. So I'm not against adaptations and personalization, more like in a therapeutic approach. So in this way, your teacher, the mentor, your guru will help you to decide exactly what is the best strategy for you in that moment. I remember in the beginning of my journey, the forward bendings like Paschimottanasana, it was a hell for me. It was burning my hamstrings, my legs. I was feeling so bad. I would like to skip that pose. And then my teacher said, the poses you don't like are exactly the poses you need most. And maybe this is already the answer for the question of this video. When we have some specific sequence, we need to surrender. We need to do in a ritual way, like a prayer with whole body. And we are surrendering. We are conquering the ego in the sense. We are practicing and learning how to do, how to love that sequence. This is one important point. We are practicing then because we want to build this resilience, this capacity of practicing the same thing and changing the attitude. So if you're practicing yoga and you're not thinking about changing your attitude, you react in the same way for the circumstances. Maybe you are changing your physical body, but you're not changing your mind. You're not changing your patterns, your conditioning. And that's what makes yoga unique. So it's like the most valuable contribution of yoga. Another important thing to think is when you practice something regularly in a ritualistic way, you can have a reference in observing, for example, how last night is affecting my body today, my downward dog. I'm here in the downward dog. How my lifestyle yesterday is affecting my digestion. How the things are happening in my life, my personal life, are affecting my emotions, my breathing. And if I have a specific sequence, I can measure, I can compare how my body is responding to the situation. You see, so to have a regular fixed sequence, it's very traditional. It's a way not only to have a reference of how to compare your body, how your body is responding for this in the same situations, in exact the same situations, but also it's a way of observing many things. For example, your aging process. If you're practicing for 10 years, you can see the difference. You can see maybe how flexible you are becoming, or how stronger you are becoming, or how old you are becoming. You have the reference to observe the changes are happening all the time. See? In this sense, I can say that have a regular ritual. This prayer with whole body is an opportunity to observe the things that are happening in the universe. If you don't agree with these rhythms and the things that are happening, and you cannot, go against, you will have problems. So learning how to adapt in the things you need to accept, it's emotional maturity. In my perspective, I think this is much more valuable than just simply thinking about physical health or alignment. I'm not against. I love it. I think it's amazing. I'm totally pro-health and thinking about the muscles, the use of the range of motions of every joint and everything. Okay, this is amazing. But if you have a strong body, a healthy body, but your immature mind, you have lots of problems in your life. Open yourself for trying and see what happens. So leave your comments. Don't forget to interact with me on Instagram as well, at Bruno Yogi. If you want to access my classes and if you want my help to solve your questions or personalize the things for your case, I invite you to become a member of my Patreon at Bruno Bartu. Okay? Keep practicing. Namaste.